Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy in Columbus, Ohio. This is an important matchup, a battle of two top 10 teams, two forces colliding. One team will leave here making a big statement. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. Both teams are perennial college football playoff participants, and this will be a great separator. He said, I'll have to call the game of the year to make sure our offense is efficient and gets off to a quick start. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. He'll hand it off. Oh, he's got open space. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Ducks! Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And now the try here for the extra point. Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sayin. Coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's looking deep again. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on 4th down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. A play action looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on... He's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. To the air, it's Moore. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion. Right when it left his foot, you could tell he was just hoping for a good bounce, but he doesn't get it. As my friend Tim Brando would say, the iron
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Looking for some space. It's Rodgers. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Wow, what a catch on 4th down in order to move the chains. And great job by this wide receiver of body control, understanding where his feet are, getting that foot down before he goes out of bounds.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy in Columbus, Ohio. Something rare and special in college football. It is number 1 versus number 2. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. 2 top 10 teams on the road. He knows that his quarterback and offense have to be efficient. This is a Big Ten matchup that everybody's been looking forward to this season, and he said, I'm going to have to call the game of the year for us to
will kick this away to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the back gets the football. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Moore. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch. You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking deep downfield to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle. Finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to the running back. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Oregon. Powers into the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And gain makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Will not be brought down. Was out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
Chris, this is like a quarterback's best friend here. This is an easy completion. Watch as he just hits the wide receiver on a little drag route, and if you're on time and on target, you give him an opportunity to run after the catch. That's exactly what happens here. The defense is out of position, and it's a big gain for this offense.
They're going to run it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, this is one of the more popular routes in football right now, and it is so for a reason. It's hard to defend. Beautiful angle route from the running back. You get the completion over the middle of the field, and it's an easy first down. When you've got a running back that can catch it out of the backfield, that is such a weapon. Why not use it? Nice job by this offense. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And an opening here. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, I think they need to be aggressive here. What does a field goal really give you? It doesn't give you anything, but you've got a chance right here to tie this football game up with a score. You've got to take that chance. You don't know how many possessions you're going to have in this position, so you've got to capitalize once you're down here.
First and goal, we'll try to run it in. It's the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On the ground, it's Davison. He's got space. Breaks it. Now here he goes. At the 20. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. He's got a crease. He's in the clear. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think one of the best things that this offense does is putting defenders in conflict. Here the linebackers have got to defend the run and also the wheel route out of the backfield to the running back. The defense got caught, and it's a huge play and a touchdown for this offense.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. In the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. To throw. It's Moore. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on 1st down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
To throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary, and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris, I would always recommend to try to tie this game up right here. You're down 3, kick the field goal, but who knows what they're going to try to do here.
And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Smith. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside at 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a first down.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here comes the rush. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
6th play of the drive coming up. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that throw. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult on him, and they're speeding up his internal clock. So he's letting that he's not seeing the defense. He throws it into double coverage. Ball could have been intercepted if you really think about it, all because of that pass rush and what they're doing to the quarterback on a snap-in and snap-out basis.
Fights through the tackle. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like Brinson were beat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Barrels into the end zone. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll give it to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Got an opening here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Running back with the football. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Hill. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He goes out of bounds. Stopped just short of the 30.
You got four verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field. Great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
Finds his man. It's McClellan. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Shotgun, empty backfield on second and inches. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. And the Ducks pick up enough for a first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
To throw, it's Moore. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Ball handed off. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there, good effort, but now it's third down.
Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on third down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot and really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field? Just didn't go your way this time, but keep that in your back pocket.
That's caught. It's Jackson. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Powering through the defender. And a huge gain before he
situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
He's got space. He's free down the right side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the home crowd here is unhinged.
But for these plays to be successful, you've got to call them at the right time. And right now, the offensive coordinator is dialed in. He saw that the defense was over pursuing. There was no contain on the backside on some of these previous snaps. So he goes with the reverse, and it's wide open for a touchdown. What a beautiful job of recognizing what you see from the box as a coordinator.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass falls incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot with time running down in the third quarter. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. A big defensive score.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Back to pass. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this is the direct result of being down multiple possessions in this game, is as a quarterback, you've got to force the issue down the field. And when you do that, it usually leads to interceptions. And here's second pick of the game for this defense. They've been really good all day long. But more importantly, having the lead, playing from in front, that's the most important part and what really affects the quarterback here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Just the kind of punt they needed from backed up toward his own end zone. And it's taken at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Incomplete, 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Fires quickly to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with the big lead.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Stewart. Tackled short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Where in the world was he going? The wrong way is the answer. It's a massive loss on the play. After a disastrous 1st down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw it. Nice grab. It's Stewart. And the defense brings him down. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense cannot be stopped. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Chewing clock with the running game. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Second down after that previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Rodgers. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Sayin. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. He could go. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense produces 6 points.
He cannot make these types of decisions, Chris. It's a two-possession game. You force it into a tight window, this is the risk you run. It gets taken back for 6, and now it's a one-possession game, and you've got to come right back on the field. We're going to find out everything we need to know about this quarterback facing adversity on this next series.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And they play keep away here. Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Season opening. Who's in the... here he goes. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That's a great start to this drive, and they do not have to panic. There's a lot of time left. Remember, clock stops, the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops once you get a first down. There's a ton of time left. They just need to...
Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's brought down now. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Ducks. He runs it into the end zone. The Ducks with an answer. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now the coverage seemed a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it. And the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. The Buckeyes come into the final minute hoping to run the clock out here and win it. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for a late deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. So the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They're going to run it here. Powering through. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Nowhere to run up the middle. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.